If you want to visit China, if you're looking for a new adventure, and if you want to see how the so-called Hawaii of China look like, you are at the right place. This is the right video. So in this video, I'm going to tell you every little thing that I wish I knew before I visited Sanya. So stay tuned. So first off, I'm going to talk about the plane tickets. So you can buy the plane tickets from trip.com, booking.com, depending on where you are. So basically, if you are in China, you can use those Chinese apps like WeChat, Alipay, or you can actually go and buy the tickets directly at the airport. So the cost of the tickets differ depending on the holiday, because usually, for example, if it's Chinese holiday, like New Year's Eve, most people are traveling that time, so the tickets are a bit expensive. And also when it's winter, most people are traveling because they're trying to go there because it's summer all year long. So that time the tickets are a bit expensive. So you have to know your budget, when exactly is the right time to buy the ticket based on your budget. So for the cost, it all depends with the time and depends with the app that you use to buy, because usually the Chinese apps are a bit cheaper than the apps that mostly international people use. So moving to the hotels, I highly suggest that you have to do all the research that you can. You can use YouTube, you can go on trip.com, every app that you can find out any little information you need to know about the hotels in Sanya, because some of the hotels are so far from the tourist attractions and some are closer. So you have to consider the location according to what you're planning to do when you get there. For example, I chose a hotel here in Yalong Bay because it's just the place to be. Like, everything I wanted to do here is just here in Yalong Bay. So that's the first thing you need to consider, what you want to do and the location of the hotel. So the cost of the hotel depends on your budget, in the amount of money you have. Oh, I almost forgot. One more thing, when you're doing your research, you have to see if the hotel allow you to use the swimming pool. Because I know everyone, when you go to a place in summer, you definitely want to use the swimming pool. But the thing is here, some hotels have the swimming pools for decorations and pictures, but they do not allow people to use the swimming pools. So that's the other thing you have to consider before you go there. Another thing to consider is the money for taking pictures. Why do I say this? Because some hotels have personalized cameramen, photographers, and you have to pay money for them to take pictures with you. And some hotels do not allow you to bring your own photography equipment, so you have to pay for them to take pictures for you there. So that's one more thing to consider, especially if you're a girl and you like taking pictures for Instagram and stuff. That's one more thing to consider. So moving on to the beach. We all know one of the main reasons people want to travel to Sanya is because they want to experience the water life, the beach life, and all the summer weather, all the stuff, right? So there are some things you need to know before you choose which beach you want to go to. Okay, so the real question is, why Yalong Bay? So Yalong Bay Beach is fun, it's beautiful, the water is clean, and it's a public beach as well. Like, anyone can go there regardless of whether you stay at the hotel or you're staying somewhere far from the hotel, you can still use the. There are a lot of activities that you can do at the beach. There is sky jetting, parasailing, motorboard, only to mention a few. There are a lot of them. So how to do these activities? There are different ways to pay for this. You can pay when you get to the beach. For you to pay for these activities, you can use an agent. There are a lot of agents here. Like, everywhere you go, even in the small supermarkets to buy food, there are tons of posters on the walls for agent numbers and stuff. So you can just get any contact and contact them. Also at the beach, you can just go to the beach and pay there directly. I think there's like a reception there where you can just pay. You just tell them what you want to do and pay. But my advice is you can find an agent because it's cheaper that way. So for example, if you want to go on a yacht, the prices range according to the time you want to spend there. I can give you one example. Let's say you want to go on a yacht for 3 hours. You can pay something like 1,500 alone, or you can pay as a group of people through an agent. So this is the thing, there are a lot of agents which you just text that, okay, tomorrow I want to go on the yacht, and then they'll just tell you, okay, you come in this place this time, and they have a group of people all together, which makes it cheaper when it's a group of people. So one more thing, you need to know how much it is per hour in the activities that you're doing on the yacht, because some of them come in packages. So for example, one package can have a lot of things like KTV, there is food, everything you can do, and taking pictures all together. So moving on to food, my favorite topic. So food is, I would say, affordable according to what you want to eat. So there are a lot of food places here. You can find Chinese street food, you can find Chinese local food, and you can find international food as well, such as McDonald's, you can find KFC. So when it comes to food, it all depends with what you want to eat. The price also depends on the type of food you're eating. For example, Chinese local food is a little bit cheaper, and other food like McDonald's, it's not expensive, but it's a bit pricey compared to local food. There's also street food all over, which is a bit cheaper. Especially if you've been in China, you know what I'm saying. So when it comes to food, it all depends with the type of food you want to eat. You can even order food online if you have the online apps like Meituan. Those are mostly apps that are used in China, so it's easier if you're in China compared to when you're just coming to China. One more thing, if you're looking for a fancy restaurant or any restaurant for food, you do not really need to walk around to search for the hotel. You can just use apps like TNP and just see all the pictures, all the food reviews, everything about restaurants that you want, and you can select from them. You can even pay on the apps, and you can even book a restaurant before going on the app and pay the money before, which is convenient, especially if you're not so moving on to transport. There are so many sources of transport here. It's very convenient. You can book e-bike for the whole day, and the cost depends with the type of bike. So it's usually from 60 to 80 yuan a day, according to the e-bike that you want. And there are different places where they're actually all over the place, even outside the hotel. Or even some hotels, they offer you e-bikes that you can rent for them. So that all depends with what you want. And then there are buses all over the place. So if you prefer using the bus, it's just 3 yuan to your destination. And then if you want to use the taxi or DD, it all depends with where you want to go and the distance. It can be as little as 12 yuan. For example, from the hotel where I stay, it's only 10 minutes to the beach, and the price is around 20 yuan, which is a bit affordable, because you would expect such a huge and beautiful place like this to be expensive, but it's actually quite affordable. And then if you want to rent cars, you can also rent a car for as little as 100 yuan per hour, depending on the car you want. There are a lot of tourist attractions and a lot of things you can do here, depending on what you enjoy doing. For example, some people enjoy going to see some scenic stuff at the temple. That's also fun, and you can still go there. Some people want to go to the glass beach, you can go there. Some people would want to go to water world to do some water activities, you can go there. There are beach activities at the beach, you can still go there and do the stuff. So it all depends on what you like and the amount of money you're willing to spend on this stuff. Another thing, you can go for helicopter ride, which is also nice. So it all depends on you. So this is the end of the video, guys. I hope I gave you as much information as possible, which is going to be helpful for you if you feel like you want to come to Sanya. And I hope you enjoy your trip to Sanya. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on the comment section. I'm willing to answer every little detail for you. And I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.